Hey guys, welcome back. Drip and Farm for Property. I'm your host, Drip Coach. Drop knowledge bombs on all drip ecosystem related projects. And today's video, we're getting into this question. I see it popping around in some of the other chats and groups that I'm in. And basically the idea is Bryan Legend's fake partnership with Drip hurting Drip? Like, is it a big scam? What to do about it? You know, blah, 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 blah. Now, yes, using the word partnership is definitely loosely utilized in this sense. Clearly, he just is grabbing tokens and adding liquidity to them. But again, that's what the blockchain is all about. That's what crypto is all about. Remember, I used to think that the phrase was trust but verify, but I've recently come to understand that it is not trust but verify. It's don't trust but verify. And that comes from Satoshi's white paper. The root problem with conventional currency is all the trust that's required to make it work. What is needed is an electronic payment system based on cryptographic proof instead of trust. That is what the blockchain does. It's a public ledger, so you can go and see everything that's going on. Now, I have mentioned this to you guys. I don't trust Bryan Legend one bit. I trust him to actually do what's in the best interest of his bags solely and dump on the community at a moment's notice. Now, that's also what I've seen a lot of other developers do in the space. It seems a lot of people just get greedy. The developers or whoever, they just get greedy, and instead of having something run for a while and make a little bit every day, they just say screw it and dump on the community and run off with the bag. Because I guess if you're a developer in this space, you can create a new protocol and people will always FOMO in to try to make money. So on the one hand, I get it, because that's the selfish psychology of the human brain. So I can't fault them for that. But it's on us to not trust but verify. So I don't trust anybody. You guys shouldn't trust me. I've mentioned that multiple times. Don't trust me. This is why I literally go through all the education, showing you the tools, giving my wallet address, telling you to check the blockchain, like posting all the stuff in the Drip Marketing DAO. Like, I'm trying to give you all the tools so you don't have to trust me. You can verify it yourself. I don't want your trust. I just want you to be educated so you know how to make moves in the space. Now, that being said, what do we do with this? Well, you know, what is there to verify and what does it mean? Well, again, to me, I find it actually smart, and I want to see how this live social crypto project test plays out. So what Bryan is doing is grabbing tokens, and he stated in his AMA, and I think it's in the white paper, I'm not gonna bring it up, but he plans on adding like basically any token with, I forgot what he said, like $100,000 in liquidity or something like that. He's going to start pairing them. So literally yesterday, so it's been like 24 hours or maybe 36, he started adding pairs. Drip was first, and he's added like 6 others. And what this does is it creates arbitrage opportunities. So let's just pretend that, like, what's the cheapest on here? I don't know the taxes on any of these, but Kiwi. Let's say Kiwi didn't have a tax, and we know ESCO has 1.5% in, 1.5% out. So you could buy ESCO with Kiwi and get it for $362. Then you could turn around and find the highest pool, which right now is Safu and ESCO, and you could sell it. Now, what you would get in return, so you'd be selling your ESCO, and you would get Safu in return, and you would have $430 worth of Safu because you dumped your ESCO in that pool. Now you'd have to realize those profits, so you got to turn around and sell Safu to get that into BNB or BUSD. Now that's where the tax comes in. Now the question is, does this help? And I believe, and I can prove that it does, at least for now. I don't know what Bryan's going to do in the future. He could literally collect a bunch of drip in here and rug pull. Like, I would not put that past him. So I'm not telling you that this is safe and that Bryan's going to do what he said he's going to do, because I've seen just in the short time that I've been here that he is quick to flip flop and go back on his word and then just kind of wash it down the drain. But I've also seen that his community gives him the benefit of the doubt, and they're super passionate and supportive behind him. So I did not get into Safu, so I have, in my opinion, an unbiased lens to look through. I realize now that in crypto, if you make money with a dev, then you believe they can do no wrong. And if you lose money with a dev, then you're on the bitter side and you think that they suck and they're a scammer or a rug pull. So I get it. Money will definitely change your perspective on things. And people say they're not going to be, you know, biased, but if you've made millions of dollars, you're going to clearly have a different lens than someone who's lost thousands or hundreds of thousands or whatever the case may be. It's very hard to remove the emotional sting from that, even though we can try as much as we want. So in this case, I never got into Safu vintage. So I personally have no horse in that race, but I did get lucky. And that's one thing I can give Bryan. He does, or so far from my experience, he launched on time. Not only did he launch on time with the first ESCO launch, and it failed miserably in a way that people could not sell because the contract was written poorly, he refunded that within 72 hours and then launched again on time. And I was able to get one whole ESCO for like 30 bucks. So I'm up 16x. So I can't complain, or 15x. It got up a lot higher than that. And then he put out a what he called a post-mortem on what happened when Safu dumped from 2,000 down to 130 or something like that. And he shared that with the community, and he got that forensics blockchain analysis done like within a matter of hours. So I got to at least respect that he goes out there and does all this stuff and lets people know what's going on, you know, as quickly as possible. So all that being said, it's like, oh, that's not what I was looking for. I can't complain at his execution. Now, what he does in regards to his, what would you call that? Values, that's another story. But the execution is, from my experience, from the, like I said, the outside in and only getting the ESCO is pretty decent so far. So yeah, it dumped significantly, and then he's fixed all that. So anyway, what I want to get at in here, the point I want to get at in here is what I can say is impeccable proof that at least for now, it has helped drip. So we can look back at this right here. This is where Bryan paired the liquidity. And when it first got paired, it offered that arbitrage opportunity where people had to buy drip to get ESCO because ESCO was cheaper in that pool. It is now balanced out, but I don't remember what it launched at. I think it launched at like 250. Where is it? Down here, 250, 260, something like that. And then ESCO as a whole was around like 450 bucks. So that means people were buying drip, and you can see that from this volume. Now, here's something else that's interesting. So now, and drip, this is on the pancake swap decks. Typically the native is lower, but we have impeccable proof here that worked, and that volume has worked. Not only that, we can come down here and look at the volume indicator. Go back as far as you want to, not as far as you want to, but down here we see trading volume 13K. This is all the way back to April. So pancake swap volume has pretty much been flat. We had a spike up here at 76 back on 22 March. So take out that one anomaly, and you're looking at spikes of in the teens. Now, all of a sudden, with this coming in, here's a spike here. This is just arbitrage, 47 and stuff like that. 47K, 50K, but we had up here 132K. Where did that come from? That came from the Safu community, that because they saw that arbitrage opportunity, and it's still above, or at least in line with the other liquidity or volume that we've had before. This is organic and 100% related to the Safu community buying drip. And that's why I pulled up, I didn't go through all the chats, but I pulled up I did a search for drip, and you have people in here asking about drip, and some people saying that it's just drip is phantom wallets and all this stuff, and what is drip. So the point is, they're getting eyes on drip. There's people asking about it, and that means it can lead to volume in the drip community and people getting into our up and coming launch. So this will be interesting to see how the volume plays out on this, especially as he adds more and more tokens. The arbitrage becomes greater. So at a minimum, people buying and selling drip is a good thing. Drip has taxes on it. Every single one of those transactions creates a tax back to the tax vault. Nobody was swing trading drip prior to this. They were only arbitraging between the native DEX and PancakeSwap to get a quick flip. But now he's created a swing trade opportunity. That to me is bullish, because people buying and selling drip is just like what crypto is all about, buying and selling crypto tokens. Well, not all about. There's definitely more ways to earn income in crypto, but traders love to flip tokens quickly. They're not hodlers. People like Gareth Soloway, he doesn't flip these clearly, but he's a day trader. And there are day traders. There are people with bots and algorithms. Forex is one of them. He has a bot and he gets analysis so that he can know when to get in and when to get out of trades. So someone can clearly create a bot with all of this. I say clearly as if it's easy, but someone can, and even with the buy and sell taxes, find ways to bounce between these pools and make money. And every single one of those buy and sells adds a tax to our tax vault. And it can create a healthy chart or create volume on CoinGecko and stuff, which make people look at the token. So it can create an opportunity for marketing, not only with the Safu community, but for people looking at drip. Because remember, this number here is Pancake Swap. And then does it show volume? Where is the volume? Yeah, trading volume. This is because of the recent launch from ESCO. So having this volume up is a good thing. And if it stays up due to ESCO being high, that's a good thing. Not only that, I don't know how this will affect itself, but imagine once drip starts getting worth more money and going up due to triple D, that means this price changes. So not only can we benefit from the ESCO community, but now we can also make money with ESCO and put that back in the drip. So what I mean is if drip does a 2x from here, then that means you need less drip to buy ESCO. So you could come in here, get ESCO, and then turn around and sell it for BNB and then take that BNB right back to drip. This is not a bad thing. It's only a bad thing if Brian rugs the project and steals all the drip and dumps it on the market. And until then, I have to reserve my judgment. When he does that, definitely I'll let you guys know and be like, yep, you guys are right. He's clearly a scammer, and stay as far away as possible. But for now, as Stunna says, I'm about this money. So if there's an opportunity to make money, take your emotions out of it. Just look at the data and see. And I've shown you right here on the charts that it's proof that for at least right now, in this 36 hours, this has had a positive effect on drip. How will it be 36 hours from now, 36 days from now, 36 months? I do not know. So until then, make your money and ride the wave. And having a green chart is great for all of us. All right, that's all I got. Hope that provides value. If it did, smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.